Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are using the answer is simple. I am using sage to just kind of clear the energy in the room. Um, Many different ways you can do it. You can also use candles. You can use candlelight energy. You can use bells. Some of you might have heard me use bells. I have a bell on a chain with a crystal. And I just sometimes I use that over top of the cards if I am doing multiple readings for people because I might not have time to. Sometimes if I'm doing readings for multiple people, I don't like to use sage because some people are allergic to the smoke if they have asthma and something like that. So bells are really nice to use if you are doing readings for people in person and they might have allergies, or if you have pets around you that might have allergies. Sometimes the sage it's not always a good option. The Santo wood, the Sampalo wood, that doesn't seem to bother anybody. Um, it actually seems to help people. So that's a good choice. This is a good choice to use if you are doing readings in front of people as well. It gives a good energy into the room. But this is the deck. The answer is simple, and this is the card deck guidebook kind of thing. Um, I used this before in one of my other readings a while back, but uh, we are just going to do a spread on, the answer is simple. What's the answer? If the answer is simple, what's the answer, right? What do what do we need to know right now? What's the situation? What do they call that? What's the T? What's the T? What do we need to know? Um, so this is just we're just asking for some simple guidance. Okay, we're just doing a simple um, heads up kind of. What do you need to pay attention to? What do you need to be aware of with the situation, life situation? Um, we have that holiday energy going on all around us, and the New Year's, and so like there's a lot of different changing energies, a lot of different vibes. So it's good to do readings, to ask for some extra guidance. So, if you have card decks, always feel free to bring them with you. I would love if you would bring your cards with you to the readings and pull your own cards and see if your cards match my cards. That's always a fun thing to do. So, let's take a look. We are going to start with just laugh. Okay, so whatever the situation is, try to find the humor in it. Okay, try to let go of the stress, the anxiety, the tension, the frowning of the eyebrows, right? And try to find the laughter in the situation. Okay, especially if it's already done and you can't change it, like um, laughter is often considered medicine in a lot of situations. So if you're able to heal by finding the laughter, and I don't mean laughter as in like sarcastic laughter or as in twisted evil laughter. Like I don't mean that. I mean like realizing that okay, that was that it could have been a lot worse, and that was just a really icky situation, and everything's doing okay, everything's fine, and you just laugh that off, just let it go and just learn from the experience, right? That's what I mean by just laugh. That's what the universe is saying, right? Try not to take things too serious. Okay, try to look at the situation and just allow the situation to be released with gratitude that that it's done, it's over with, and you can move forward, right? Yeah, it's not an emergency situation. It's kind of, it's a situation where it's important. It might be important, but it's not an emergency. So take time to release the stress, take time to release the worries, take time to allow yourself to enjoy the happiness of the moment, right? And tell yourself that things are going to get better, things are going to move forward in a positive way, and that you need to let go of the worry and the fears, right? Reclaim your art. So it's time to clear out the things that have allowed you to be distracted or held back, okay? You can see in the picture that it looks like she stored this up there underneath some papers, right? She may have been so busy with things that she lost her connection to her creativity. And this could be anything, not just an instrument. It could be creating art, it could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be um, painting. It could be doing anything that you're really good at. For some people, it might be stand-up comedy. It might be touring, going places, being a motivational coach or something. So reclaim your art is just saying that, maybe things have happened in your life, right? Maybe something happened and it was important, right? It might have been very serious, and now you're kind of going back down from that peak, from that climax energy, right? Like maybe things had finally reached their peak, and now you're kind of coming back off of that. So now you can laugh. It's not that big of a deal now. It's not an emergency anymore. And now you can finally start to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with what makes you you, right? Reconnect with what makes you happy. Yeah, clearing the fog. So a lot of things are being cleared out for you. Maybe misunderstandings are being cleared out. Maybe things that were not aligned for your purpose was being cleared out, right? Clearing the fog also can be communication, right? This could be people coming to you wanting to address something that maybe they avoided, right? Maybe truth coming out, somebody being truthful to you about how they feel, somebody being honest with you about their thoughts or their emotions or the things that they haven't addressed about themselves, um, or things that they haven't addressed about the situation, right? So clearing the fog can also be communication. It could be finally being able to communicate in a way that brings clarity and abundance and harmony, right? So you might also find it's important for you to be honest with people, to tell people how you truly feel, to clear the air about certain situations. So, just do so with honesty and trust, right? Let the person know very clearly how you stand in this situation, right? So you want to be able to see clearly what your next step is. Listen to the music. Okay, so this is all about frequency. Music is a vibration that is a frequency. It is an energy. Music is energy. How it moves through you can determine what kind of mood you are even in, right? Sometimes if you're tired and you play music, you get energetic. Sometimes if you're angry and you play music, you feel happy. Sometimes if you're angry and you play music, you feel very angry, right? So like music has a lot to do with your emotions. And so like listen to music means in the picture there's a harmony about it, right? The animals are not running, they're actually enjoying the vibration, the sound. So try to find something to listen to that uplifts you, that calms you, that elevates you, okay? That could be a meditation, that could be a musical, that could be music that makes you really want to dance and be interactive, right? So whatever it is, make sure the music is uplifting and it serves your highest good. Okay, if you're angry and frustrated and hateful, don't give in and listen to music of that same frequency, because this reading is reminding you to clear that energy. You want to clear that energy, okay? The negative energy that pulls you down, you want to clear that, okay? So listen to music, listen to something uplifting, something positive. ask your mind, your heart, your body to release anything that doesn't serve you. Release the energies that are holding you back, the energies that make you feel uptight and um, restricted. And because sometimes whenever you're holding on to that anger energy and frustration and worry and all those, then sometimes that can make your body hurt. So just ask yourself to release all that energy, release what doesn't serve you, so that you can feel relaxed and happy and at peace again. You are being guided to go back to your roots. Yeah, so just laugh, right? Go back to the energy that serves you. Go back to the energy that is reminding you that, you don't have to be in a place of anger and frustration and disappointment and sadness. You have the ability to lift yourself back up. You have the ability to see the the positives, the outcomes, right? You have the ability to release this and go back to the beginning and come back again, right? You can reestablish what has felt like it has fallen apart. You can reestablish this energy, right? Yeah, release what is not working for your highest good. Release it, and definitely reclaim your art. Okay, whatever it is that you put down, pick it back up, give it another try, give it another shot. um, Take the time. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses, because you don't want to be wishing you would have done something when you should have done something down the road. And so do it now. Universe is telling you do it now, even if it's just for like 5 minutes on a Friday. Just start somewhere. It doesn't matter where, but start somewhere, right? Resistance, yeah. See, you want to make sure you're clearing out that stagnant energy. You want to make sure that you are not allowing it to settle in your heart space. Not allowing it to settle in your mind. You want to make sure that you are clearing it out, and you are standing strong, and you are standing firm, and you are putting everything that doesn't serve you into a new perspective, into a new energy, and you're shifting it away from you, right? Shift it away, clear it away. Okay, don't wallow in that energy. Don't allow it to put hooks into your body and pull you and keep you down. Okay, courage. It takes a lot of courage to do what you're doing. But are you able to do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? You just got to have the momentum and the dedication. Okay? It's not going to be easy, but if you do the process that the universe is showing you every single day, it gets easier and easier by the end of the week. And then the next week it gets even more easier and more easier. But you got to keep showing up. You have to keep showing up and doing the service. Yeah. Gratitude, right? Gratitude in the situation. Listen to the music and just be grateful and thankful and just enjoy the moment. Right, spend some time dancing around in the moment. Yeah, bottom of the card we have lessons. Yes, see these things as lessons, right? Things are going to come in and out of your life, and they're going to shift, and it's just how it is. We are here, and there's so much that we face daily. There's so many lessons that we face daily. There's so many lessons that we face in our life, and things that we wish we could have done different or would have done different. It doesn't matter, just as long as you're seeing the the lesson in it, and you're focusing on what really matters the most, which is seeing the lesson and moving forward, then you're gonna make it work. You're gonna make it work. Okay, you're gonna move past this, what I call like the rut area, the rut energy, or the stagnant energy. Okay, you're gonna move past this. You're just gonna focus with a heart that is ready to release. Focus with a heart that is courageous and outgoing and ready to move forward with gratitude and thankfulness that everything is working out for you. Okay. This is confirmation from the universe that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Um, Let's pull some dice and see what we have from our dice. So we have teepee. Okay, so home. So home, teepee, nature, getting over things. Yeah, the bridge is all about, letting the water run freely, finding a way out of the situation, freeing yourself from the situation. Okay, nomadic, your home, being able to pick up and move to a new location, putting your mind in a new mindset. Okay, if you're not physically moving in a new location, home is where your heart is. Okay, so coming back to the heart space and using the heart energy, right, to realize that home is within you, and you can create a loving a loving environment within you that will also sustain you outside of you, right? Um, for some of you, you might need to relocate. You might need to let some things go, some people go, some situations go. You might need to move out of this energy and rearrange your life a little bit, but it's okay because the bridge is there. I feel like the doctor kind of thing. Like the bridge is there. Things are getting better, and it's just water under the bridge. Okay, don't linger in it. Let it go. You've got what you need to get to the other side. Move on. Free yourself and keep going. Right? Better days ahead. Better days ahead. So, I hope this message has helped you. A very interesting message for sure. And thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. Bye.